Today is the day that I'm finally able to get the cards that I want for my collection, because so far I only have $20 for the lot of September. I have saved some money and decided to treat myself something special. I have a Pokemon bag. It's cute. He's cute. Pikachu's cute. Plain and simple. Target had a clearance. I got it for like $15. That's basically it. I just wanted to brag. But without further ado, let's get into viewing some Pokemon cards I want to get. The first card that I for sure want to get is the Lumion V alternate full art from the Brilliant Stars. I just like it. It's just pretty. He kind of reminds me of like similar to like an angelfish. And then I had little fishes growing up a lot. It just pulls something on my heartstrings. I'm also trying to create like a little collection of like underwater creatures, but it's not all of them. It's just the ones that I preferably like. So there's that one, and then there's another Lumion I want, which is from the Galarian Gallery. He just looks cute. He's kind of like, what's that fish? That fish that has like the anglerfish that has like the little light bulb over his head that like helps catch prey. This kind of reminds me of it. Like a little fish lighting up the dark, surrounded by like the deep sea. It just looks cute. Then we got the Altaria from Silver Tempest Trainer Gallery. I'm also trying to collect like trainers of their Pokemon. I have a few of them already that like I've collected over the past, and then why not just continue that collection? And then with that note, with trainers, we are also going to go for the Melodic Silver Tempest Trainer Gallery. It's just a fish. It's classified as a fish. Like I don't understand how Phoebus could like go into that big of a fish. But regardless, it's just beautiful, and I just like it. I go for the Lapras from Crown Zenith, the Galarian Gallery. I had just pulled the Misty's Lapras from Destined Rivals. So why not just continue the trend in getting Laprases? Lapras? Getting more Lapras cards. And then we go on to the next one, which is from Ninetales from Obsidian Flames. Also kind of giving off the like the Lumion card, where like it's just a Pokemon itself is like surrounded by light, and like it just kind of fades into the darkness, or like kind of like blurs out everything else. I just like the style of it in general. It's a really beautiful card. Granted, it's not in my price range just yet, but hopefully for the month of October, maybe I'll get a little bit more in my pot for it. But for right now, I just have $20. There we got Lechonk from Obsidian Flames. I just resonate with it. It's just like me. After I eat, like I always tend to take a nap, and it's just me, plain and simple. Then we got the Sincere from the Crown Zenith Gallery. Words are not completing in my brain right now. This one specifically, it just kind of, this one in specifically, it gives me more of the vibe of like manga. I've been reading a lot of manga lately where like the characters are just like goofy like that, and it's just appealing. It's just funny. So it's up there. And then we have Psyduck. So the English version is $32 versus the Japanese is only $14, so $15 total. Again, it's from my personal collection, so I don't really care if it is Japanese or English. It's just for me. I just care more for the art than anything else. So the likelihood that I'm gonna go for the Japanese version just to save a little bit more money is probably the move I'm gonna make. But like, they both look nice. It's both cute. Next one after that is gonna be the Dragonair, also from 151. It's just cute. I don't know. I guess I just have a thing for like snake-like Pokemon or dragon-like Pokemon. I don't know what else to say. It's cute. It kind of gives me like ruin, you know, like nature's finally taking its course. I just find it appealing. It's also not in my budget, so one day. It's not today, sadly enough. Next we got Sewaddle from White Flare. He doesn't look like a vampire. He looks like he's costuming as like a vampire. It gives like Halloween vibes. Like the little leaf looks like a cape, and he has like his little teeth sticking out, which look like vampire fangs. And his move is bug bite on top of that. He a bug vampire. He a vampire buggy. I like that better. Next we got the Chi-Yu EX from Paldea Evolved. I guess I just have a thing for like Pokemon that are like centered to be like the light, the glow and the light, like the Lumiere and the Ninetales. Like the art just looks beautiful. It just puts a lot of focus on the Pokemon specifically, and it just looks like, it just amazes me overall. Like it's just such beautiful artwork, and I just love it. Simple as that. Next we got Tatsugiri from Twilight Masquerade. Also not on my budget, but it's sushi. Who can say no to sushi? It's a cartoonish sushi, and it's funny. The artwork is just funny. Like I just can't say no to it. Then we got Don Dozo from the Scarlet and Violet base set. It's just very realistic, and I just find it really appealing. And you have the little, I believe that's the Tatsugiri too. I'm just thinking of the cartoon version of it right now, so like the actual version of it is not clicking in my head. But he's just so amazed by the giant fish coming out of the water. I just like fish. I don't like eating fish because fish are friends and not food, but I like fish. We have Maru from Paldea Evolved. He just floating on top. He floating. He enjoying his time. That's how I want to be on my vacations half the time. And you see all the little tiny fishies and the little lobster and the little sea urchins. They just look cute. I enjoy it. Also trying to make a little collection where there's Pokemon's like are just right on top of the water. So that's another thing I'm trying to complete. Or trying to add to them, technically. Next we got Morpeko from Pandora Rift. Again, it's me. Look at all the sweets. I have such a sweet tooth, like it's ridiculous. Like all the chocolate bars and stuff like that. And the donuts. I do have to say though, my favorite chocolate bar is Hershey's Cookies and Cream. Like, by far, my favorite chocolate bar ever. Comment what your favorite chocolate bar is. Or if you even like chocolate. Or your favorite candy. What's your favorite candy? Next we got Volibee from White Flare. He's just a little chicken. Well, I know he's not a chicken. Like, he's technically a vulture. But, like, he's a little bird. And he's still stuck in his egg. He's just trying to take on the world. I feel like he just completed such a mission. And he's just looking out. And it's like, what else has the world has come for me? Or what else has the world have in store for me? That's just the vibe. It's like so many action like manga there is in anime that can like give up that vibe, and then yeah, he's just gonna tackle the world. He's gonna be the very best of all the beings there ever was. Next we're gonna go to Watrel from Twilight Masquerade. It looks more on the realistic side, and I like when art is kind of like that, where they're more on the realistic side and like cartoonish, honestly. Those are my top two types of art style that I like with the Pokemon cards. And like, it just looks cool. Like you see the little bubble parts on it, and like the little bubbles and air bubbles when they're first diving. It just like, it's so realistic, and I can't help but enjoy it. It also fits in my collection of underwater Pokemon. Granted, it's a flying bird. Granted, it's a flying bird. He's still underwater though, so it technically counts. Next, you got Chime Echo from Twilight Masquerade. I just like chimes in general. Again, it kind of hits home. My mom has a lot of chimes and like little wind ornaments. It's appealing. Also give that aspect where like the Pokemon is like front and center, but not really being front and center. Like it just looks like it's overly focused, and the detail of having like the other chimes in the front and the back a little bit more blurred. It gives more of an effect where the Pokemon is more of the center without being like in the center of the card. It just draws a lot more focus on it, and that type of art style I really enjoy. Then we got Miss Magius. It gives me Halloween vibes, and I'm very a Halloween person. It gives me witchy vibes. I just have to have it. Just have to. It's also from Paldea Evolved, of course. Just have to have it. It's not on my budget, but I want it. Next we got Gulpin from Stellar Crown. Again, also me. I guess I just have a fascination with food. I do have a fascination with food. And then I kind of just want Pokemon cards that like have that aspect of like heavily related around food. Because it just reminds me so much of me. But yeah, that's the only reason. Next you got the I'm not. I have Zorak V-Star from Crown Zenith, Galarian Gallery. Not at my budget, but like that art style though. Oof. It stole my heart. It just combines so well together that I just can't help but like be in love with it. Next we got the Deerling from Temple Forces. This is more of a combo card for me, because like I want the Deerling and then I want the Sawsbuck. I just like the cards like where they're kind of combined together, like they have a connection together. So I really enjoy, like you see Deerling, like he's chasing after his parent, and you can see like fall, winter, and spring. And then you go into Sawsbuck, and then you just see spring, summer, and like fall type. It just combines so well, and I love the art when it combines together. Which leads into like my next 4 cards that I want. Cause then I got the Growlithe from Twilight Masquerade, and you know you can't have the Growlithe without Perrin, also from Twilight Masquerade. Like she's taking a picture of the Growlithe, and the Growlithe is looking back at her. Like you can't tell me that's not cute. Granted, this 100% for sure is not on my budget. It's gonna take a minute, but like, don't mean I can't wish for it. Hopefully I could pull one. Hopefully I could get some Twilight Masquerade packs someday. I'll be hella lucky for that. But still, it would be such a cute combination to have both of them. And then the next combination is gonna be the Minun from Peridot Rix, and then the Pulse from Peridot Rix. Peridot Rift. Like they're playing with each other, they're fighting. Like it's just so absolutely adorable, and I literally can't help but like just love the combination in general. So it's time to go into it and then figuring out what cards I really want. So then I will be back with my cart full of cards. Okay, so I'm back. So these are the cards that I'm wanting, that I know for sure that I want. I am not counting the shipping and the taxes into like my budget, the overall $20 specifically for the cards itself. So I know I want these for sure. Let's take a quick run through the cards that I want. I'm thinking about getting the Wattrel. And how much we have left? We have 1742. So now I can either switch one of the cards and then get a more expensive card, or I find another card. And I'm thinking I find another card. Cause like, why not? You know what's better than 5 cards? 6 cards. We get 6 cards. That's so much better than 5 cards. And now honestly, I'm being more pulled to the Heliolisk than anything else. I feel like it'll be a good addition to the fact that I want to have my Pokemon like just right over the water. I feel like they'll be a good addition. So I found my cards. I'm just a tiny bit over budget, so I'm up okay. It was just 22 cents. I'm fine with that. If you round it, you know, technically it's $20. So there shouldn't be an issue there, right? I'm just trying to convince myself at this point. I've convinced myself. The total budget is gonna come down to $20.22 without shipping, which is in my budget, so that's what it's gonna be. So these are the cards that are officially that I'm gonna be getting, which is a Chimecho from Twilight Masquerade, Watrel also from Twilight Masquerade, Volibee from Black Bolt, Altaria from Silver Tempest, Lechonk, and then Heliolisk from Twilight Masquerade. Lechonk was a little bit cheaper to be in the Japanese version, and just to save extra dollars, I could spend it more on Heliolisk. I decided to take it. Again, it's for my own personal collection, so whether it's English or in Japanese, it doesn't really matter to me, just as long as the card's in good condition. I also don't really care if it's lightly played or like near mint. Again, it's for my personal collection. I just want to have a good looking card. So with that, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. And the question of the day, besides your favorite candy, is what is your dream card? I have too many to count. That's why I'm buying them all slowly over time. But yeah, thanks for watching, and then enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.